Well, a little earlier I caught up with Chaim Vetter, founder of the Peduli Anak Foundation, which looks after disadvantaged children. I asked him how many of his children, the children in his refuge, have been caught up in the earthquake.
We have currently about 90 children that were living in our shelters, former street children, children that get exploded and abused and neglected, that were referred by the Indonesian government to our shelters. All our shelters are unlivable now, and we have now 90 children living here on the street again. We put mattresses on the ground, put some blankets on the ground. We have nothing. We are completely devastating what here just happened.
I mean, it looks, see a total devastation behind you. If that was the shelter, did all the children survive?
Yeah, we are really lucky, because at the time that the earthquake of 7 of the magnitude hit us, they were all in the praying room, so they could come out quickly, and we all moved to the same area, because the week before we also had an earthquake, so the children already knew where we need to go, but they were all terrified, and they are already traumatized when they came here. They get only more traumatized by this. It's absolutely unbelievable what here just happened, and it doesn't stop. What we see here now is 1 week of earthquakes, and it is all the time moving under us. I'm here living for 15 years and never have any experience like this before.
No, I mean, I think hundreds of aftershocks in the past few days. How much aid is getting through, and what are you short of? What do you need?
We need water now. Shelter is on its way. Some companies in Jakarta have sent some tents by airplane to Lombok. Somebody is picking up them now, so the kids can sleep in tents tonight, because the buildings that are still standing, they have cracked walls, and you can just push the wall down. The ceilings come down, so it's not safe for them to stay inside at all. So we need to stay in tents.
Just briefly, I mean, in terms of rebuilding this shelter, what are your plans, or is it just too early to say? You're still reeling from what's happened? Of course,
we're thinking about that already, because we are a small organization. The Peduli Anak Foundation is founded 13 years ago, and with a little bit of money, every time we build a new shelter for the children, and now everything is destroyed in just 10 seconds of time. Yeah, we need funding, we need help and support to rebuild what we have done over the last 13 years here, and to make sure that the children get as soon as possible a safe roof above their head again.
Chaim Vetter speaking to me earlier. You can get more information about that